What's up, people? It's Mama Leah, and we are back at it with this hearty sweet potato and kale soup. This kind is vegan, but you could also use a beef or chicken broth base and add a shredded meat on top. That would be really good too. The first thing we're going to do is take care of our sweet potatoes. We're going to reserve one to the side that we're going to chop and cook in bite-sized pieces, but not cook it all the way through because it's going to chop our soup. The other three you're going to cut in half, sprinkle with salt and a little olive oil, and just put in the oven to roast until they're ready to be peeled and mashed. And then you're going to melt a little butter and coconut oil down with your onions in the pot. Use both kinds of fats and both onions if you want to be bougie like me, but you don't have to. You can't skip this step though. You need the depth of flavor that these caramelized onions add to your base, okay? So just let those go over low to medium heat until they get crispy and caramelized, scraping up the little bits as you go. When they're ready, you can throw in your aromatics, your ginger, and your garlic chunks, and let those go for a few more minutes. Then you're going to put in your broth base and bring it up to a boil. While that's coming up, you can peel your potatoes. Don't be like me and use your hands because the mugs was hot, y'all. Oh my goodness. But I was impatient, so we did it. Throw your potatoes into that soup base. You can mash it up first and then put it in, but don't do all that extra stuff. I don't, at least. Put in your can of coconut milk and stir, add a little salt and pepper, and then mash, mash, mash. If you have an immersion blender, this is a great time for that too. I didn't have mine, so I blended it up, chilled, because I didn't want to explode my blender, and then added it back into the pan. After that, you need to add flavor, get your seasoning ready. I'm heavy-handed. I like a lot of flavor, okay? So taste it as you go. Get a little spoon and take a taste and then add more seasoning. After that, we're going to drop a kale bomb on them, okay? Leafy, yum, delicious greens. Throw them in. Put the lid on until they're wilted. Then you're going to stir in those sweet potatoes that we didn't cook all the way through and let them cook a little bit. Then spoon it into a bowl and top with your coconut milk. I like to use a toothpick to make cool designs, but you don't have to. And then top it with your lime, cilantro, scallion, and craisin little salad and some roasted nuts. And enjoy!